Ah, SR250, my old friend. Come in. I guess it's time for an oil change. An old motorbike will require you to learn a few basic mechanical skills. However, you will be met with obedience and loyalty only matched that by a Labrador. An oil change a year will keep the wheels of this family pet turning for as long as the sun shines and the wind blows. Sure, you could buy a new bike that comes with a binding contract and variety with plastic and rubber parts that have an expiry date set to expire one day after the factory warranty ends. Or for a nickel on a dime, you could own this.
Now, I'll agree, it's not that much to look at. It's as graceful as a reindeer on ice and the potential performance equaling that of a chicken's ability to fly. But it shamelessly marches on mile after mile without asking why.
You'll need the right tools for the job to successfully complete this.
Like any job, preparation is everything. The better prepared you are, the higher the chances your bolts remain unstripped, floors clean, and mind sane. You'll need a socket or a spanner of the correct size, a rag, some rubber gloves, a container for the old oil, funnel, new O-ring for the oil cap, as well as new crash washer for the oil drain bolt, new gasket for the oil filter housing, sufficient amount of the engine oil, and the new oil filter. To make sure that all the oil is drained from the motorbike, let it run for a few minutes. Place the bike on the center stand or prop it up against the wall to make sure that it's level. Use some WD-40 to remove any debris around the filler cap, so that it doesn't fall in the engine. Remove the oil filler cap. Also, now is a good time to clean up the area around the oil drain bolt. Loosen the oil drain bolt and place the oil catch container under your motorcycle. This is where it all usually goes wrong. Undo the oil drain bolt and let the oil drain out. Leave it for a few minutes. Unfortunately, one of the oil filter housing bolts was stripped, so I just hammered in a torque bit in hopes that it will have enough grip to undo the bolt. Remove the oil filter and inspect it for any metal shavings or suspicious debris, which could be signs of excessive wear.
Alright, I have a horrible bolt here. There's no end to this at all. This is a very specific bolt. I can't buy it right now, so here's how I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna take a hacksaw. I'm just gonna make a minus in here. It will work at least for closing now and opening the next time. And after that, people can still extract it pretty easily. Can't find my hacksaw, so it's gonna be this. It's not a new bolt, but it will work for the next time.
Ideally, oil filter housing O-rings should be replaced. However, I couldn't find any soon enough, so a thin layer of high heat sealant should help the O-ring do the job for the one last time. Clean off the area well and mount the oil filter housing. Torque the bolts according to your manual. Clean off the mounting surface. Normally snug, plus 1/8 of a turn will be sufficient. Giving it just a little too much spinach will result in the level of your happiness drastically decreasing.
Although these bikes can run purely in hope, it is absolutely crucial that you check your owner's manual for the correct amount of oil in your engine, because overfilling it or more severely underfilling it can cause significant damage to your engine. My SR250 requires 1.3 liters of oil upon oil filter change, so that's what I'm gonna do.
Finally, fill the engine with the correct amount of oil and close the oil filler cap. Run the bike for a few minutes and let it cool down afterwards. Check the drain plug and oil filter housing for any leaks. Check the oil level screen to make sure that it's correct. And finally, make sure that you discard of the old engine oil appropriately.
Well, congratulations! You have made your first steps into maintaining your own trusty steed. This will keep your engine running happily and you will save a bunch of money that you can later use to buy all the 7 motorcycles that you absolutely need. Alright guys, please let me know in the comments what other maintenance tips and tricks you would like to learn. And that is it for today. I hope you liked today's video. Make sure that you like it and subscribe if you still haven't. And you already know guys, Merry Christmas and stay tough, motherfuckers.